You are now watching your mans in them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them.
Yo. We here once again. You are now watching your mans in them live. I'm your mans Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare in a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's in them live.
Man, hot breath.
What's good? I want to just play this clip. I found this clip, and I just want to play it right now.
Mario, right? Mario versus Mario. Everybody, say who y'all got your money on. I got Mario.
I got Omarion.
Omarion, hands down.
Who the fuck is that guy?
A good one, but I got Omarion. I gotta pick Omarion.
I really think it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a good one, but I don't know. I think Omarion again features B2K.
All right. So I just want everybody to know that your man's Gus the Third predict the future.
It's crazy how
y'all don't know music. Y'all don't know R&B.
It's crazy how you have to do all this. You have to do all of this just because you're right.
Hey, it feels
right.
good.
That's how
to
you
be
know
right.
niggas is not used to being right.
I'm used to being right.
No, you're not.
It's just when I'm right, I do this. So people don't like when I'm right.
That must suck being your girlfriend. Wow.
I mean,
wow. I saw where you was going with that one.
Interesting. Interesting.
Nigga love being right.
But yo, listen. Mario won the Versus.
No, he didn't.
He damn sure.
Mario won the Versus.
It's like you said, Omarion.
Mario won the Versus.
Hey, some people don't agree. They're going off technicality.
What do y'all think though?
Mario won hands down.
Mario. I think Mario won.
You think?
Yeah. You know
You're not
when
sure?
somebody.
I think he won.
You know when somebody when say you get into an argument with somebody and your man's just standing behind him ready to rock him. That's how Omarion got hit. Just
yo.
So when y'all rate verses, right? It's not necessarily song versus song, right? I feel like everyone's rating the performance, how they do on stage, their stage presence, and a lot of people say, "Oh, yes, Mario has better vocals," right? We could agree to that
for sure.
So some people would discredit that, saying just because he has better vocals and he was singing better doesn't mean he won because he was performing better.
What would make Omarion have won?
Listen,
because even him dancing was nah, oh my god,
it wasn't hitting.
Yeah. So, but my point is, we're not listening just to the songs.
We listen to everything.
It's the performance, the whole thing. Which
Everything
I think the performances sucked.
All of them.
I think it was bad.
Even the Marios?
You like the backup dancers?
I was watching from YouTube, right?
Okay.
And
talking about the Ray J.
Yeah, the audio just wasn't coming through good. I couldn't really hear the song. So somebody, I don't know if it was you. Somebody asked me about seeing a Versus live, and I was like, I don't even think I would enjoy it. I like the produced music, you know.
Wait, so you think Mario's wasn't good either?
Nah, it was for me. It was just it was too much cutting in it out, or the speakers, or I just the production of it alone. I feel took away from the performance.
You know what sucks about that is that it started late, so you would think the fact that they started late that everything should be on point, and this shit just makes it even more annoying. Y'all was mad late and you can't even get your mics.
But Ray J and Sammy shit, their songs sounded better coming through the TV than when the main event started. Which was crazy to me because you heard the music, the DJs were playing and the music was being pushed directly to us. That other shit, it sounded like the music was in the background and their voices and their mics was being pushed directly to us.
They need a mic check, Austin.
Yeah, facts. You see?
Yeah, they needed you in that bitch.
Yo,
yeah,
right. I'd have been back there in the lab.
Listen, the audio wasn't that good, but Mario still sound beautiful. Shit was still fire. So
yeah, Mario could sing.
And
he could definitely.
This is what I want to say.
His ass off.
This is what I want to say. Listen, how we make predictions on who's going to be a winner is usually based off of just the catalog first, right? Okay, on
paper.
When when you look on paper, okay, this song versus this song. What I felt Omarion's mistake was he came in there trying to just dance. Yeah. He thought the dancing and the trying to seduce women, and shit like that.
He was cocky.
He
was cocky, bro.
Even if Mario was cocky too. But
no.
Hold on. Let me finish this point right here.
He was acting like a bad bitch.
I felt like Omarion went wrong only because he didn't play the actual tracks of the songs. His hits wasn't hitting because he was playing some acoustic whatever live version of it. Omarion, yeah. Sorry.
You gotta.
Yo, their names is too
it's
too
not.
close.
Oh,
Omarion.
call him O.
Yeah. Oh, he was playing different versions of his hits, and it wasn't hitting
Performance
that
tracks.
night.
Those are performance tracks.
And it was because they wasn't hitting performance tracks because they wasn't hitting. When Mario came out and sung, it was like, oh shit. It's like if I was younger, Omarion's dancing would woo me. Like I'm a grown ass man. Like stay in one place and sing the damn song.
Just got
see
to
all
the-
that dancing.
Like I said, Omarion came in like he was cocky.
Yeah.
And then
Bro, this
he
nigga
got
pulled out fucking watermelon.
he got side rock. Like everything that you try to do to what would impress a younger audience didn't work with these grown ass women. Like you was
Nigga.
you was humping the mic.
Facts. Leg in the air. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the frame of the foot in the air?
Yo, and it showed how small he really is. Once you put your leg in the air, it's like, damn.
Yo, this nigga was eating. First of all, watermelon is not even the right fruit to show that you can eat pussy.
That's what
Nah,
I'm
but
saying.
recently
And it's a quarter of a watermelon. Like it wasn't even like a regular. Like it was a
That's
fucking
pussy,
full.
a big ass slice. I'm like, what pussy that big?
Ladies,
You stupid.
ladies, tell me if that's like sexually pleasing, that turns you on. I've never seen
I
nobody
think
get
it's
on
the
the floor.
slurping of the watermelon that probably can
And
turn
it
women
was,
on.
It was weird because
Ladies, answer that. I don't want Gus to answer that.
I'm just saying, like, what happened? The reason why they did it, one of my friends told me that his brother recently was trending because he was eating watermelon, some shit like that.
Oh,
and
that's
women
why.
liked it. Yeah, so they was like,
That
"All
shit
right."
made no sense to me.
I
At
feel
all.
like
I didn't get it.
he wasn't paying attention to the enemy. Like he wasn't paying attention to his challenger. He was paying attention to the audience. Like,
Yeah.
And Mario like, yo, nigga, I'm hitting you left, right.
And Mario, like, he showed that he was from Baltimore because he ain't hold no punches with what he had to say.
Oh, no.
He was he's like, you a dancing little nigga.
So-
So he said that, I was like, oh.
I got two more questions, then we're gonna move on. The first question is, would you go to a Verzuz live? Would you want to see a battle live?
Depends on the artist, but yeah, I would go.
Yeah. I think when I think about that, I think about Locks and Dipset.
Yeah, I would've
Being
loved
there
having
live.
That
Yeah.
part would have been lit.
would have been
I
fire.
would've loved
And that's
to
what
have
I'm glad you brought that up because I'm thinking like, I'm just so proud that this shit is still a moment. Like it creates moments like for all of us like in music. It became that big to the point where this was a conversation for about 5 days, 6 days.
I
And
said
it's
the other
still-
day, the verses in a whole, like
Yeah.
coming up and during the pandemic, I feel like it just like it was something that the culture needed. Like
Yeah.
music culture needed people head to head,
Yeah.
putting them head to head, artists head to head, music head to head, and giving entertainment at the same time.
Yep. And it's gonna be here forever. Like I think
That
I
shit
don't
is
think
dope.
it's going anywhere.
Nah, it's not going.
It's gonna grow. It's definitely gonna grow.
That's what I
and they
see
need to hire somebody better on the production team.
Damn.
Last question.
Just saying.
Based off of, are there any takeaways from this versus that just passed, Mario versus Omarion? Like, is there anything that you took from it where it's like, okay, because of this happened, the next verses, I'm gonna keep this in my mind when I make my predictions.
Yeah, niggas who can sing live.
I'm not gonna-
Niggas can't sing. Like
Yeah, I'm not,
Omarion can't sing.
they're not only a
Live.
Yo, you want to be you want to be
He can
honest?
sing. I just think he's like, my bad, Shake. You right.
You want
My
to be
bad.
honest with you? Mario beat 3 people that night.
Who?
If you want to be technical, because he brought out what's his face?
Oh, Tank.
Oh, yeah,
he brought out Tank, and he brought
Tank
out
brolic ass.
That
I
don't
said that
make
should
no
not be
sense
that
to
fucking
me.
brolic,
Yeah,
brother.
that don't make, well, I'm not gonna comment on the man's.
That nigga is big.
Yo, he said people thought he was a rapper because his name was Tank.
Nigga is a tank.
Hey, yo.
I was like, hey, yo.
But he has a nice physique though.
I just didn't understand why he brought out Tank and then he brought out Jeremiah too, right?
Yeah, and Jeremiah.
I don't think he sounded.
Yeah, Jeremiah is.
Somewhere in
And Mario says, he was like, what the fuck? Like, he said some shit about it. Like,
Yeah, he said that was terrible.
I definitely agree with you though.
yeah,
Like,
I think taking into consideration whether or not that person is still capable of singing live is definitely going to play into my next.
that should count towards the win of the
Yeah.
verses. You know,
Yeah,
like
for
I
sure.
performed, but I could sing.
For sure.
Cause Ray J, whew,
and I'm definitely
one wish. Yo, that shit was
Yes,
funny.
Till
boy.
the baby's born. Till our baby's born.
Yo,
he tried
said
to
that
cap.
like 4 times.
With his baby in his arms.
With his baby in his arm.
He tried
And then
to
he
cap.
blamed the baby.
Right, he tried to cap like the baby was the problem.
Like the baby was
Wait,
so
what?
heavy.
He blamed the baby.
He
yeah,
blamed
he's like, I'm
the
holding my baby
He was
out.
like,
Like,
you know,
nah,
I'm
you
holding my
fucked that
baby.
up, bro.
You know,
Why you,
something-
nobody told you to bring the baby out there?
Word, you picked him
He
up.
said he said his wife they didn't have a babysitter or something like that.
Yeah, but
She
that
ain't
don't
want
that
nobody
got
babysitting
nothing
the
to do
kid.
with him not being able to hit those
Dude
notes.
said that's the reason why he missed the notes was because
he was holding his son.
How you blame your child?
Word. He said, sorry, B. Sorry.
Shout out everybody in the chat.
I was just about to say that, Austin. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you are in the chat, let yourself be known. Shout out Marquise. Shout out Lee. Shout out Creative
Lee.
Myth. Isaiah, what's good, Zay? Shout out Reggie Porter in the chat. We appreciate you. If you are here, say what up.
Share
your hands in them.
Yo,
Share
we
the
got-
live.
Show. We
What's
got a
up,
great
chat?
show.
What's up,
And let us
chat?
know what y'all think about the verses that just passed.
All right, we about to get into the next segment of the show. Shake, please.
Talk about switching over.
All right.
News
on the scroll. No, y'all like that? Nah.
To the baby's born.
Speaking of babies born,
News on the scroll. Well, we talk about news
There's gonna be a lot of that
on
going
the scroll. All right. Dun, 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 dun. What's
so
the first thing we're going to be talking about today, y'all?
I guess we're gonna make this hard hitting. We're gonna talk about Roe.
Yo, I'm stupid. I'm like, who had a? I had to check the fucking notes. I'm like, who had a baby? But go ahead. Yeah, I'm stupid.
I think a lot of people are aware of like what's going on right now with Roe versus Wade. I don't know about y'all, but I've been paying attention to the news, and essentially, Roe versus Wade was overturned. Essentially, that law was a federal law that was placed around 1973, which basically made it so that you can have an abortion. It was a federal law that you can have an abortion. So now that they overturned it, it now became passed off from being a federal law to now being
State law.
State law. So now states can have their own type of laws and control how Roe versus Wade be interpreted. Well, it's not going to be Roe versus Wade anymore, but essentially how abortion law is going to be interpreted in their states.
1973.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Let me go back. Let me open up these case files."
This has been going on. I feel like this conversation about overturning this thing has been going on for years,
course.
even since they had it put in place.
Yeah.
But
It's been like 50 years, no?
1973? 49. Almost.
49, yeah.
tell them.
Damn, I know math, but damn. But yeah, so essentially, like, this is, to me, I feel like it's big and it affects both genders. So essentially, like, basically, in my opinion, I feel like it takes away control from women having the right to choose on how they want to approach abortion. There's also questions about like rape and incest, how it's going to be approached in different states. I know that like some states, I think there was like, I would say like 40, there's 41 abortion bans in the country, 41 abortion ban states, and only 10 have exceptions for rape and incest.
That's crazy.
So essentially, like, only 10 of those states that ban abortion have exceptions for rape and incest.
So it's abortion after a certain amount of weeks in term.
So it depends on the state. So I know Florida has it after 15 weeks term, and some states like Mississippi has like a total ban. So like after this overruling went into place, there's some of those states had triggering laws. So basically after this law was overturned, they had triggering laws where it's like goes into effect.
So you already ready.
Yeah.
Bullet
You was
in
gonna
the
say
chamber.
something?
Yeah, I said I completely think if there's a situation of, rape or anything like that, an abortion should go. But incest, you're nasty. Like, whatever mutant come out of you, you shouldn't do that. Like, incest is disgusting. Like, I feel like when you do incest, you're conscious of it.
Yeah.
You're conscious of it. The other one, rape, as far as that goes, it's like, that's not your choice. If you choose not to have that baby, I feel like you should have all rights to, terminate the pregnancy.
I'm just pro-choice. I feel like people should choose what they want, how they want to go about their life. So I don't feel like it's my right to tell you what you should do with your body. So I'm not in favor of the overruling, but this is partly what happens when you don't vote. And the Supreme Court has, I think that's another thing that needs to be addressed.
I feel a little bit different about that. Because if voting really did anything to me, it would be illegal.
What do you mean?
because how long we have been voting, we've been voting for a long time, and we've had so many laws that haven't been put into place and so many laws that get overturned like this one to the detriment of people, but you still tell us to go out there and vote. Like,
So I think it's a catch-20. I think in this case, part of the reason why I say, like, you know, if you are in favor of keeping this law in place, the reason why this was overturned was because I think there was a 6-3 vote in ruling of overturning it.
shout out to the 3, by the way. Shout out to y'all.
Those extra 3 Supreme Court candidates were replaced when Donald Trump came into. Well, I think it was two of them were replaced when Donald Trump came into office. Hey, whatever your political affiliation, that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you're not in favor of this policy, then this is where voting takes place, where you vote for your party to have the Supreme Court seats. But I think Supreme Court seats should definitely be up for like 4 years. It shouldn't be old people making laws.
It should definitely switch hands after a while.
Yeah.
Because a couple people sitting on those benches, I'm like,
Like, your time has passed.
dementia's hitting.
Like, why are you not retiring? Like, what the
Exactly.
fuck?
That's how I feel about Joe Biden.
That's how I feel about Clarence Thomas. Yeah.
But this is a topic that we're definitely going to revisit.
Yeah.
Because this is just the beginning. We don't, I'm expecting a lot of things, protests and things to happen. So we're definitely going to revisit.
They already
this.
started.
Protests already
They already
started.
started.
There's people in Dallas twerking at the protest.
Wow.
Twerking.
I don't know.
There was other people twerking.
I mean, any protesters?
Wow.
I think there was one in the city.
There won't be any twerking.
I think people was marching in Queens too over the weekend. I think it was over the weekend.
Hey, listen, strap up.
Gus, you still gonna be fucking raw?
Wow.
If a saint is just a sin. Let me read until you wildin'.
Let me read some of the comments. So,
Personal.
we got Zay. Shout out Zay in the chat. He said, besides rape and birth defects, which should be made as an exemption, I don't care that they overturned it. Which is okay to say.
Hey, that's his opinion.
That's okay. It's okay for you to say, and we doing chop my cheese later, but it's okay for you to say that you don't. It doesn't affect you. It's okay to say that.
I mean, it's always okay to speak your mind. You just are not aware of you always have to be aware of the consequences.
Look at Zay. Don't look at me, nigga.
I'm talking to you. Zay's not in the show.
He's watching.
Be aware of the consequences, Zay.
Creative Miss says, it took Republicans almost 30 years to overturn this. Trump and McDonald was their champ. Who got it done? This could have been avoided if Hillary Clinton won in 2016.
Who said that?
Creative Myth said that. Reggie Porter said, can't say blame the Republicans because that's just what they do. Blame the Democrats.
You shut up, Zay.
Blame the Democrats left for going high when the Republicans go low. And A Melody, shout out A Melody in the chat.
What's up, Melody?
Zay says they said they wanted equality, right?
I don't.
And Reggie Porter says you can smash Raw as long as you in a blue state. It's a fact.
He got a point.
He does got a point.
He does.
We safe?
No, New York is safe.
So New York, New Jersey.
How many is it?
There is.
I sent the map.
You sent the map. He did send the map.
I sent the map.
All right.
Jealous because you ain't sent the map?
So, it's New York, New Jersey. All right, I'm not gonna read all these.
The
states,
tri-state
but
area is safe.
The tri-state area, a lot of the liberal states. So California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington State, Maryland, New Jersey,
Pennsylvania.
Is it more?
Pennsylvania.
Is it more states that have a full ban? Let's call out the states that have the full ban.
Texas.
Texas.
That's the full
Mississippi.
ban? Full ban in Texas?
has Texas, Mississippi.
Are we surprised?
Yo, Texas got some nice houses, man.
Oh, ooh, did you see 500,000?
Oh no, so
6-bedroom
actually
ranch?
Texas
Crazy.
is more could ban nearly all. So near total ban is Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kentucky, South Dakota. I've never been to South Dakota.
I don't plan on going.
Think I've been there.
Oklahoma.
I heard North Dakota better.
I mean, what's the difference?
I don't know.
All right.
Lily,
Speaking
last
of-
comment. Lily says, excuse me, but the right to contraception is also going to be affected. And 40% of abortions happen within married couples today, but okay.
There's
I
an
don't know
interest.
if- I didn't know that was true.
Do you know
but
there's an
that's-
interesting stat for men?
That's
I know that.
Yo, shout out to Lily with the facts.
Lily always got the stats.
They said
Lily, we need you on the show.
They said 1 in 5 men who take place who have somebody do an abortion and I'm just reading the facts. They say have a better life. Like they
Oh yeah, I saw you. I read that.
and
you
like,
said that, yeah.
and they also said that.
Yeah, how do you judge
more-
a better life? How do you?
They say that
They finish school.
more college educated, more higher pay, versus like
I think that's correlated.
I don't know if that's true.
that could be. They also said that.
watching people-
They also said
he
that
looks happy.
more men.
Yeah, he got an abortion last week. He looks good.
He
this
looks
year.
great.
He's doing. He's
Wow. Oh my God. Is that?
Yo, we gonna put a
skin
pin
is
on this
glowing.
conversation.
yeah.
Did you?
What? Next on news on the scroll.
Oh wait, hold on. New nickname alert. Lily with the stats.
Creative says, y'all gonna talk about the real reason they overturned Roe v. Wade. Tell us, Creative, please.
Yeah, we got that episode coming up. It's gonna be singular
Wait,
focus on.
the real reason?
Yeah, this is an underlying.
I
reason.
shouldn't ask, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We're
just-
gonna move
Illuminati.
on to news.
Hey, Myth,
on-
listen. When we open up the line later, maybe you could bring it up.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, next thing up on news on the scroll. We have a clip. All right, I want to play a little bit of this clip. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Kids. We have one kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there.
One toy.
I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody.
All right, so basically,
Talk to us.
Silly.
we all seen the video, right?
Nah, I didn't see that.
You didn't see the video?
I
All right,
sent
so
it.
I ain't know we was
I
gonna
saw
talk about that.
You
so
just come on, just to come on.
I'm just here to come on.
just-
I enjoy y'all company.
Hey,
That's
yo,
all I'm here for.
You just be here.
Yeah.
yo, that's love right there. I appreciate,
appreciate
that.
that.
Brother, my brother.
I appreciate
My
it,
brother.
bro. Do your fucking job.
Wow.
He got you there.
All right, so in the video, this was a baby mother complaining about how her baby father only taking care of his kids when it comes to like if he buys his son food, she would like him, or she feels entitled, like it's like a must for him to pay, buy food for the other kids. She has 3 other kids.
Is it not?
What?
If you messing with a girl with kids, how can you buy kids? How can you buy a meal for only your kids?
Baby father.
But it's the
Baby father.
I don't think
No,
think
but
you
what I'm
explained
saying
it
is
right.
She has you're saying the baby father should be buying the food.
No, the baby father is there for one child. It's not like he's together with the mother.
yeah.
He has one child with her.
Okay.
They're not together.
They're not together.
Oh, they're not together.
They're
oh,
not
yeah,
together.
fuck them kids. I thought it was like they was together.
Nah, so they're not together.
That's what the Supreme Court said.
He bought food, or he has a habit. He buys food for his son and his son only, and she feels like that's wrong. She feels like if he doesn't buy food for everybody, he shouldn't buy food for
Oh
his
no,
son.
that's a fact. I'm not buying food for the rest of the kids.
Yeah. Her argument was that, his son is now eating a meal while the other kids are just watching.
Yeah,
Right? So my thing is, I don't think he's obligated to feed the other kids. Those are your kids. They are siblings, but you should be responsible for feeding your kids.
Yeah.
Or where the fuck they fathers at and get them
Exactly.
to, feed them or whatever. If you need help, you should be asking them. I don't think it's right to ask him to feed your other kids.
it would be nice,
And that's
but
why
he's
I
not
said
obligated.
if she asked nicely,
She should have asked.
if she would have asked nicely and not put him on blast on the video and go crazy on him like that and seem like he was obligated to do it. Like me, I would be like, all right, if all the kids hungry and nobody ate today, and you ask me nicely, I'll bring the kids some food. But if you demanding that I feed your other kids,
Yeah.
then it's a problem.
I think the problem is when you start trying to you thought you was gonna look smart by trying to expose me for bringing food for my kids.
Let me
You
expose
sound-
him being a good father.
You sound so stupid. I mean, personally, for me, like I'm not. You're not gonna tell me what to do for your other kids, but I would have, just out of the kindness of my heart, I would have brought food for the other kids. Cause me, I got a soft spot for kids. Like I don't like to see kids struggle. So like I would have brought food, but at the same time, if this is a continuous issue, I'd have just said, yo, I'm gonna take my son out to eat, and then like instead of him eating food in their
Right.
face. But I would also, another thing is I would maybe look for taking custody, because obviously maybe that can help you focus on your other kids.
And what court?
And it's,
Word, that's a tough one.
What
what
court?
do you mean?
Yeah.
What court? She has 4 kids. and
I would've
she
took that
can't-
video right to my
she
lawyer.
can't take care of her kids. I go to the judge like, listen, like I'm none of the kids have eaten, but I'm bringing food for my one kid. There's obviously other issues in the household.
She's struggling.
I can take the load off of her, and she can focus on the other kids. Not like she's not gonna see her kid. I'm just gonna be the main custodian parent.
Bro, if she made,
why are you not winning it?
If she made,
bro, she just made a whole
hold on.
dumbass clip.
If she made him,
she's emotional.
If she made him bringing food for his child a big deal, imagine him having custody.
She could fight me all she
Imagine him having
want.
custody, holding down his kid, taking care of his kid, and she'll find something.
Listen, she could be mad in the short term, but in the long term, it's gonna be better for her.
So I brought this clip up just to the question, like the obligation question. Was he obligated to buy the rest of the kids food if he was gonna buy his son food?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, y'all disagree.
He was not obligated.
He was not obligated.
That's a nice gesture.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
If it would have been a nice gesture, but
He said, "You want me to bring him out and let him eat in my car?"
Yeah, I gave you options.
Yo, you know what had me, bro? She took the food and threw it.
Yeah, she threw it on the floor.
Yeah, I would have picked up the burgers though.
She was like, "Give me the food." He gave her the food.
I can't.
thinking he's gonna
It
give
was in the
to
bag.
his
I can't
son.
save the drinks.
She threw it on the floor.
She threw the
Nobody
food.
eating.
Nobody eating now.
She's just projecting.
Yeah,
That's
she
really
gotta.
what it is. When
She
you
gotta hit up
struggling-
them other baby daddies.
Yeah.
She had 3 other
Exactly.
kids in there.
Them kids was like, "Damn, ma."
Badass kids. Mama, your hands smell like burgers. Why your hands
Can we
smell
at least
like
get the
burgers?
toy?
Because I do agree that yes, like it is true. Like if you buy one kid something and other kids is watching, they will feel some type of way.
Yeah.
But my
And
thing,
it does. Hold on, and it does make for like a unhealthy
Resentment.
environment, like a resentment. I experienced that as a child. Having my brothers, they getting shit. I'm not like I'm looking at them like. Definitely gonna pee on your bed, like, but you know, shit happens, like, you know what I'm saying,
That's what
like,
you do. That's what you do.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, when you a child, you
That's
do
what you
childish
wanted
things. Moving on. No,
but my thing is, how far? Like, say he does buy them food this one time, right? And then there comes a day, probably was that day, where he couldn't do it, or like he get he say he buy his kid like some sneakers or a chain. Does he have to do that for all the kids?
Nah, I think food is a necessity compared to materialistic things.
It's still an expense though.
Yeah.
Nah, it is.
Regardless of what you buy, you're still buying something for your kid. That means if you buy your son clothes, are you expected
yeah,
to buy all
because
of
they
it?
can
I
still
think
they
we
can
all-
still
I think-
feel resentment because of it.
I think
Yeah,
we all agree that he's not obligated. But
Yeah.
I think the nice gesture would be instead of if you can afford to buy for them all, or just take your child out that place,
Right.
and just have him eat with you somewhere else, so that it doesn't look where he's eating a burger, Happy Meal.
So if he was that guy, say he was like, all right, I got my kid a whole polo outfit. Yeah. All right, to the other kids, here's some uspa.
Hey, fuck it. They ain't got no. If they ain't got nothing, they gonna go roll with the espa.
I've definitely been. I also
Beggars can't be choosers. That's a fact.
I definitely
she was
also
begging for help,
experienced.
but she was being choosy.
I definitely also experienced, getting that. What kind of gifts are those? Sympathy gifts?
Yeah.
Okay, the main child gets something, but you get, hey, like,
Socks.
my brother get Jordans, I get Adidas
Socks.
Doras, some shit like that. Hey, it's sneakers I didn't have, but it ain't Jordans, but
Trust me, I've been there.
So,
'Cause I've definitely been there.
What you laughing at?
What you
I was gonna say, let me read the comments, but Shake was talking.
always cut and shake off,
was talking
man.
at the wrong time.
Fight.
read them damn comments.
All right.
He a little slow today too. Pick it up.
Reggie Porter says she should have shared the food with all the other kids.
Yeah.
That's what our parents did.
Yep.
Lily says,
Split them
he shouldn't have him bring it home, eat out with your son. No. Take my son home and make these other little kids jealous.
You stupid.
Reggie says, in those situations, you're expected to provide for the other kids, but you are not obligated. Lily says, but if you're coming over to bring food for your son, buying something for his siblings would be nice. Not an obligation, but a nice gesture. That's what Kyrie said. Last two comments. Isaiah says, she ain't going to give them kids up, Kyrie, because she want that child support. She don't care about the long-term benefit. Hey. Let me finish
She ran out of food
reading
stamps.
Zay's
She said,
comment.
my food stamps don't come till next week.
She just airing out her own business.
She switched
He
the
says
days
she don't care about the long-term benefit of his kid. She just care about herself. And Reggie says, biggest takeaway, stop taking single mothers serious.
Wow.
Reggie, man, take it easy, man. Take it easy, man.
I mean,
that's
if you
kind of
don't wanna-
crazy.
if you don't want to provide
every
for
single
someone
mother is
else's
like
kid,
that.
then
Not every single mother's like that. Let's
That's
not
a tough
judge.
She
statement.
said in the video. She said in the video, "You know what you got yourself into." He said, "No, I didn't."
Right. She had 3 other kids.
He said, "No, I did not."
is his kid the oldest?
She toxic.
I don't know that, but when he said that, it made it seem like she hit her kids until like he went roared and the kids came out of nowhere like.
She was laying down with him, and then he.
But I want to ask you, huh?
Go ahead.
My bad, Shake.
There he goes, you Drew.
You just having a rough day.
What you gonna say, Shake? Now, what I was gonna say was, would you consider someone like that, shorty like that, a work wife?
Oh my God!
You cut me off and say that white ass shit.
What, nigga? I take back. Hey, that destroyed every good transition you ever did on the show. Nigga.
Well, since we're here, let's talk about it.
Listen, rumor has it she got a Birkin.
Wait, what?
Not playing.
Nah,
She got a Birkin. She can't feed her damn kids.
I'm about to say, who are you?
You better sell that fucking Birkin.
Next thing we gonna
Even
talk
if it's
about-
not real, if it's an Irkin, you better sell that shit.
get all the happy meals you want.
He said an Irkin.
But yo, the next thing on the list is work wife. You had a good.
Yeah, so I don't have the article, but there was an article that I read, and it said I think it was like 40% of people in the U.S. claim to have a work wife or a work husband, and I started thinking about myself, and I did come across times where I was working at certain companies, and I did have a work wife, like someone who would call me their work husband, and we would play along and all that shit, and sometimes, one time it got intimate, most times it doesn't, but most work wives have boyfriends at home or have husbands at home. How do y'all feel about your girls having a work wife? I mean, a work husband?
What's the duty of a work husband or a work wife?
To take care of her at work?
No, yeah, so basically it's the person who they're together with at work doing most of the task with. So like they work together, they work.
Spend most time.
Yeah,
most
they
of the
spend the time together at work. They go on lunch together. They may buy each other lunch.
What's the
They may
difference?
flirt.
What's the difference between that and friends? Because you could be friends with somebody at work.
You flirt
to
with
me,
your- you
to
flirt
me,
with your
usually
friends?
But
that's what
he threw flirting in
flirt
there.
with
at
your
the
I
end.
think, no.
Yes. Usually a
Why the
work
fuck
wife.
you look at me like that?
Usually a work.
Nigga said no.
Usually a work wife or a husband is the closest friend at work. That's the
I wouldn't
opposite sex.
I wouldn't say
that. There is some
And they
type
can't
of
possibly be
sexual,
fucking.
There is some type of sexual chemistry that you don't
It's
really act
possible.
on, but it's there.
Let me tell you.
And then
something.
and then usually the people in the at work also label you like, oh, y'all niggas together.
Yeah, they ask y'all like, are y'all together? Are y'all a thing?
Cause y'all together so much at work.
Y'all know what? Y'all had some connections with people at work before.
You want me to him too?
Go, nigga.
Listen, y'all gotta respect Brother Shake, all right?
That'd be violent. Huh? I'm gonna speak with my fist in a minute. Huh? Who I'm not scared of.
I muted them. You got it.
Listen, y'all can box after
Anyway,
this episode.
motherfucker! Yo, alright, no, I'm muted, bro. I'm muted.
Oh my bad, I didn't know you were talking.
I gotta make a clip of some violins.
Creative myth that Gus had a husband at QCC.
Yo, I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think we didn't go to the same school, brother. I'm starting to think we didn't go to the same school. Yeah, we didn't go to the same school. What year you graduated? I think it was a different year.
Same year
That
as you,
sound
Gus.
wrong. I was gonna say this though. I was gonna say
Hey,
that
Gus, it's me, Leon.
I never was labeled the
I got the
work
Twinkies.
husband. I was never labeled the work husband, so I guess I was like the work side nigga.
How the fuck you a work side nigga?
I don't know, because I was doing shit, but I didn't get the
You
title.
gotta hold more weight than that.
Word.
You the work side,
Nigga, you the work simp.
I mean, I was getting. Anywho,
No, he switched it.
Anyway,
I was the work side.
Anybody? Have you ever been a work husband?
no.
Have you ever had a work wife?
No.
Austin?
No, like, no.
No. Because my thing is,
I don't. Guys, think of that.
I'm not.
Guys don't think of it.
Right.
We just try to smash.
That's just something that women make go along with.
Huh?
It's something that niggas just go along with. Like, you never had a girl call you a best friend?
So how's she your work
You
wife?
never had a girl call you her best friend?
Did I smash?
Wait, what?
Yes, I've had.
Thank you, Gus.
women
Thank
call
you.
me
Somebody
that.
that I smashed called me their best friend?
Anybody? Has any woman ever called you her best friend before?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Yes, for me.
I don't think so.
Why is it so hard to answer?
What?
What's wrong with y'all?
From New York, nigga. That's what bitches call you. They call you their best friend because they want to fuck you.
I have.
Wait, because they want to fuck you.
Absolutely.
Because they want to?
Absolutely.
No.
That's why they do.
No.
Everybody fuck the best friend before.
Say what?
That's like me. I'm not gonna call you sis or call you best friend if I know like I want to smash. I'm not gonna give that illusion.
You never fucked your sis before.
Wait, what?
Repeat that dumbass question again. How did that sound?
Next. All right. Oh, let me read some comments. Let me read some comments.
You wanna?
Yeah, let's switch over to
Reggie says it's the same as friends, except they are. What? Reggie says it's the same as friends, except they are possibly an option for sex.
All that shit that you're supposed to be saying is in that pouch back there. Loosen that do-rag up.
Melody says, once upon a time, I had a great work husband. We had the same lunch breaks. He bought me lunch. We would just talk. It was cool till he wanted more. LOL.
Exactly. So he wasn't.
Did you give it to him, Melody?
How did you treat him as your work husband? Like, what was his benefit?
Zay says, of course he wanted
you
more.
getting free lunch and he just talking to you. That's not fair.
Zay says, of course he wanted more. He was just waiting for the right time to strike. That's a fact.
You know how men do.
What I was gonna say was, I don't like as a man. If my girl ever told me that, oh, I got a work husband, and you don't come home telling me about Kevin. I'll fucking kill Kevin.
They usually don't tell you.
Yeah, people don't say that though. Like people don't say, "Oh, this is my work husband."
Nah.
At work, they'll say it.
I'm too
really?
territorial.
Yeah.
If
Yo,
I
this
hear
is-
that shit, I'm gonna be tight.
I need
Almost
more
every
jobs.
job I've ever had, I've
If I hear that
heard
shit, I'm
women
gonna be
talk about
tight.
that shit.
I had a
I'm too
situation.
territorial for that shit.
I had a situation at work, right?
Uh-huh.
These two coworkers are real close, and they was talking to me about their relationship. Like, yeah, we just cool. We just like they're always on top of each other. But she's married, and she told me a story about when she was arguing with her boyfriend or talking to her boyfriend, and she mentioned the other nigga name,
The work husband.
the work husband's name. Like she called him that, and she was like, "Oh, I said it because he always stressed me out, just like my." Like, imagine if your significant other called you her coworker's name.
If you call me anybody's name, it's a problem.
This is a problem.
Anybody else's
Right.
name but my own is a problem.
Nah, even Breezy. Moving on. So let's keep it breezy. Yo, anybody
At
heard?
least he's transitioning. Just to answer the question, I had asked Melody a question. She said, we were attracted to each other, but he became a little bit creepy, started to expect a lot. And Reggie says, you're not supposed to disclose to your significant other that y'all have someone at work.
Because it's your business.
Exactly.
You ain't got to tell your significant
No,
other about
thing
your
is-
business.
My thing is, if I realize that you talking about this nigga a lot, and like you mentioned him by name, I'm gonna be
She's
suspicious.
everything you're not. He's everything you're
I'm gonna
not.
be suspicious. Like, oh,
What you gonna do?
Kevin was so funny at work. I'm gonna approach Kevin. Like, yo, Kevin.
Why? Why would you
What?
approach
You're
Kevin?
gonna approach Kevin because
gotta-
your girl, that's your shorty.
So
You should tell your shorty.
Oh, of
that
course
you-
I'm gonna talk to my girl, but I'm be like, oh, let me speak to Kevin too.
You gotta talk to Kevin. Kevin's an
Cause
innocent
y'all niggas
bystander.
be Kevin. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm
Zay
running
says
down.
Kevin. That sound personal, Shake.
All right, Zay.
Moving on. Yo, has anybody listened to the Breezy album?
Yes.
Chris Brown's new album is called Breezy.
Yes.
It came out last Friday or
I
last.
didn't know it came out that long ago.
Yeah, it came like
It
last.
came out right after the verses.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
next day, I think.
No,
It wasn't the next day?
I thought it was like on a weekend or something.
No, it came out last Friday, I think.
no, it was last Friday. My fault.
Last Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard it? And if so, what you think about it?
I like it.
I heard it. I like it. I need
like
to
it.
sit with it more. But the song I've been playing on replay is that shit with WizKid.
You just need to make an Afrobeat song by this point.
Listen,
love
I was
Afrobeats.
hyped to see when I saw his the cover art and I said, oh, he dropped the album. First thing I always do is look at the track list. And I was happy to see the amount of collaborations on his
On his
list.
album,
like
yeah.
I'm looking at it now as her. He got Favi, Blue, WizKid, like you said, Bryson Tiller,
That Favi
Ella
song
May.
is
Like
tough.
I was like, yo, I'm like, this is what I like to see. Like I like to see artists collaborate. it was a long period of time where I felt like artists they wanted to prove themselves, so they were doing these solo albums with one feature, no features.
You know what I enjoyed the most? That it was 23 songs. I was
Facts.
like,
I thought it was 20.
Jack Harlow,
23.
Oh.
I was like,
You like those
Tory
longer form
Lanez.
albums?
I don't like
no.
me neither. I don't
Compared
like
to
it.
Chris Brown's last couple albums, where he had like 40 plus songs.
Oh yeah.
This
I
was
see what you're
like,
saying, yeah.
this was
you're
like, whew. all
Wait
right.
till the deluxe come out.
Yo, that's one artist that pushes music out at a crazy rate. Like
Lil Baby
him,
on there.
Lil Baby, all those Atlanta artists go crazy. Tory Lanez, them niggas go in the booth and they go nuts.
I think Chris Brown puts out a lot.
I agree.
A lot.
I agree with what Chris Brown. I agree with what Austin was saying about the track list.
Same thing.
And I was thinking about, as I was listening to the album, I was thinking about it. First off, you can listen to the whole album through.
Yeah.
And I feel like because of the features he have, it gives you different types of vibes.
Yeah.
Like I definitely heard, the poppy R&B, and I was glad that he also had R&B songs as well.
Yeah.
Like he had I don't know if this is Need You Right Here. Need You Right Here was good. Sex Memories was good. He had a couple other ones
Sex
that
Memories.
Yeah, that was
I think he said in his interview with
Sleep at Night is good. That's a good. I think he has a video with that. Forbidden was good too. And Dream. Those are my at this right
when
now.
I seen
listened to
her
it
at
twice.
LMA, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm listening to
Yeah.
these.
Yeah,
I fucks with her at
I'm surprised
LMA.
I didn't see Tyga on the album.
Oh shit! Yeah, what happened to him? Chris Brown and Tiger.
I'm surprised I didn't see Tyga on the album. Cause
Tiger doing OnlyFans.
He has.
He's a porn star now.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the album?
How much is his subscription?
I'm sorry?
How much is his
I
subscription?
don't know how much any OnlyFans subscription is, Austin.
You look a little nervous over there.
I'm not nervous at all. Fuck what I
I had to
watch
take off
Tiger.
your credit card.
What? Wait, you said why are you subscribing to Tiger?
I said, why would I watch? Never mind.
There goes another clip.
Let me ask y'all a question though, right? I think we asked the question before. You prefer hip hop or R&B? If you had to choose between the two, like hip hop or R&B, which one you picking?
R&B.
R&B for me too.
Hip hop.
Damn, that's a tough question for me.
Hip hop, hands down.
I'm picking R&B. I'm picking
Are you picking
R&B.
now today's R&B or are you picking old school?
Just
I'm picking
R&B.
everything.
R&B.
Yeah, I like old
You like
R&B
slow
way
music?
more, but I think today's R&B is good.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta find
Yeah.
the good artists. I feel like it's not as clear cut as back then because obviously that's seasoned and you know who to listen to or whatever.
Like
But
Blast, Snow Allegra, Tone Synth. There's a whole bunch of artists I listen
Yeah.
to.
My wife loves Snow Allegra.
I love Blast, man. That's my favorite artist right now.
I think for me, I can't pick. Like,
Now you gotta pick,
I-
nigga.
no,
Gun
I
to your
don't.
head.
You gotta come on time.
Yo,
what's going on?
yo.
Nah, I can't pick.
Pause.
It's really in between the middle between hip hop and R&B. Like,
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one.
damn,
You
like,
sound like
Just
Gus.
pick one.
Niggas sound like Gus.
All right, I could
know what?
break it down. I can break it down easy for you. You're on a long road trip. Let's say this road trip is about 2 to 3 hours. You can either pick R&B or hip hop to listen to the whole trip. Which one are you picking?
I'm picking both.
What
I'm
y'all-
being honest, like,
You can either
whole shit is gonna be
you
different
can
types of
either
music.
see. I didn't ask about your shit. You can either pick R&B or
I'm
hip
not gonna
hop.
pick neither because I want to listen.
You
to
can't
You
be
listen to
mutual.
smooth,
I can't
soft.
be mutual.
You listen to
Fuck I
soft
want.
rock.
Alright.
I mean, maybe.
This nigga he gonna listen to pop. All right, moving
I
on.
would listen to pop.
You listen to Z100.
Shout out to the no good
What's
fellow.
this?
Shout out to the no good
I
fellow in
hate
the
you.
chat. What up, bro?
Them Z100 prank calls is good. Don't sleep on them shits.
Now I was curious because I wanted to. It was like 2 questions in it. 'Cause
Wait.
Did you pick?
Yeah, pick R&B. I was the first one. Ask the audience.
Hip hop.
Yo,
Trash.
to the people in the chat, you're on a long road trip. The road trip
16
is-
hours.
16 hours. You can either listen to R&B or hip hop. Which one are you listening to?
So we got Melody. She says, I'm choosing R&B. Melody says R&B is life. Zay says hip hop. Lily says
we know
You
R&B.
look like a Philly nigga, that's why.
Zay also says
Dickhead.
today's hip hop and R&B ain't the quality it used to be back then.
That's a fact. That's
And
what I
Lily
wanted
says
to
she
hear
likes
that
to
too.
sing along and she likes vibes.
So make
when
a
I-
choice.
Lily pick R&B. Yeah.
Yeah, she
When I'm
picks
speaking of
R&B.
R&B, I'm definitely talking about R&B from the past, like 2000s, the 90s, a little bit of 2010 ish.
That's
but
what I ain't gonna lie. not to go too far off track, but that's what the Verzuz did for me.
Yeah.
It brought back some nostalgia.
Yeah.
Especially when Mario was going off, it brought back that nostalgia. When Omarion was going off, he was just off. Like the songs wasn't hitting the same. I'm sorry.
But because you mentioned Mario, this is what I'm thinking about. I'm like, yo, I miss like real vocals. I'm tired of the auto tune. And I realized from the Breezy album, some of the songs that were like R&B, like he toned down the auto tune. He slowed down the track. He toned down the auto tune a little bit, and you heard more vocal. Like I miss real vocals in R&B. Bring real vocals back to R&B. I'm tired of this engineered sound.
Amen, brother. Blame
And
T-Pain.
if you R&B, you are not a rapper. Stop trying to. All right, that's enough.
Why? Who yelling at?
Listen,
Chris
I always go on my playlist and I go to R&B essentials of the 90s, R&B
Yeah.
essentials
I
of
have
the
that
2000s.
That's a fact.
I always go
That's a
back
fact.
and I be like, damn, these shits is really hitting, bro.
Yeah,
like,
those always hit.
And the crazy thing is like, you know, there's different types of R&B. You got my favorite is the New Jack Swing. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Baby,
Dance to that shit.
tonight.
Hey, yo, shit, I'll kill it. Yo, put some shit on. I'm
Don't
gonna
look
kill
at
it.
me, nigga. I ain't putting shit on.
Hey yo. Well, yeah. So I wanted to bring that up because just hold on. Damn, nigga, somebody else got to do this shit.
I'll do it. Go ahead. Yeah, so as Gus was saying,
business.
Nah, I brought that up because like I wanted to know how y'all felt about like what I just said. Like
Put your pants up, nigga.
how.
All up in the camera with your pants sagging.
right, Kyrie told you that when you walked in here.
You don't
Have some class.
Nigga hard
You don't own the belt, young man?
We not that type of show. Pull your pants up, all right?
Hey, I thought this was my OnlyFans account.
Come on.
Nah, but
What you doing
What
on
y'all
OnlyFans?
what y'all feel about what I said? Like, are y'all okay with the R&B? How do y'all like the R&B sound, like the auto tune and
I think-
that R&B is also kind of similar to rap now? It's like a mixture of both.
I think no matter what area you're in or what year you're in, you can always find the R&B that you're looking for.
That's a
Like,
fact.
and that same thing with hip hop. So if you want a certain type of hip hop, there's always gonna be an artist that you can find that fits.
But
the
don't
need.
you miss when it was popular?
So
I do, but I also can appreciate the R&B that's out now. Like I said, Blast. I love Blast. Daniel Caesar. I
Lucky
love Daniel
Day.
Caesar.
Daniel
Lucky
Caesar,
Day.
Lucky Day.
Lucky Day. Freudian is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like if we just mixing it up, R&B.
I like
hip-hop.
Giveon.
Giveon is nice too.
Giveon, yeah.
Yeah, like there's still artists out there that you can find that still have that.
But
you feel me?
Don't you feel like it's not pushed out like it was before?
No, it's there. It's there for people to.
No, it's there. You're right. It's there. But I feel like I don't see it.
how did I forget SZA?
Oh,
Summer
SZA.
Walker. Summer Walker
yeah.
is R&B?
Summer Walker's on beat.
I don't
but
listen to
she's
Summer Walker.
a
Yeah.
weird.
I feel like it's not as pushed as it was before. Like,
Yeah.
like it's not out there in our faces. Like it's there, but like I feel like you got to search more than you would for hip hop.
Well, every genre has its moment in the light. Like hip hop to me is at the forefront right now.
Yeah.
Like,
You think so?
Yeah,
It is,
rap,
it is,
rap,
it is.
hip hop together. It's at the forefront.
And everything
right
is
now.
mixed. Like
I feel
hip hop
mixed.
artists are singing and R&B artists are rapping.
Yeah,
So
I'm glad y'all brought that up because I really want us to define what hip hop is or used to be and what it is now. And because of the change, is it still hip hop? Like hip hop used to be MCing, it used to be DJing, it used to be breakdancing, it used to be graffiti. Like it was a cult. That's the culture of hip hop. And now, I mean, there's still elements of hip hop here, but it's not that anymore. I mean,
I would have to say that all those things that you mentioned was an expression of art. So the fact that they're expressing their art in that form doesn't mean they have to continue doing it today, even though some people still do. It's an expression of art. So whatever art you're expressing from that culture, I feel like it still holds the essence of it if you're expressing your art.
Do you feel like the expression of art has changed for hip hop now? I feel like it's
Absolutely.
more about what you wearing, what's your swag on, what's your swag.
it was like that back in the day too.
But I feel like
definitely.
the fashion was a thing then, but I feel like it's super, like now it supersedes like
It's the only thing.
Yeah, it's like the only thing, and it's also like how viral you are. Like I feel like that's also you can lump that as an art expression now for hip hop.
I could put it to you this way. So back in like the 80s and 90s, like you would have
You was
people,
alive then, right?
people, no, but I knew people that was alive back then. You know,
He
pictures,
was alive.
I see paid in full. Anyway, shut up, niggas. Anyway, like like you know, you had people like Dapper Dan, who was designing clothes for like drug dealers, and then hip hop artists saw it and they was like, oh, I want that, and then they started getting into fashion and dabbling and wearing, you know what I'm saying, wearing stuff like that. So it just like I said, everything has its time.
But I think also technology has played a big part in how.
Oh, definitely.
Hip hop is like now with TikTok, with Instagram, like all those things have like changed. Like people can do cover like people do cover stuff of like hip hop and R&B. I don't know if there's mainly R&B now, but when people do cover songs, right? So I feel like it's now different in that sense. Like technology is kind of taking a large stranglehold on like what hip hop is.
You said
they're saying it's an echo, but I don't hear echo, which is kind of crazy.
You said Shake. You said that. I'm gonna call you Drake. Shake. You said that.
Let us know if the audio if it stops echoing, y'all.
You said that hip hop is like #1 now, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like hip hop. I mean, I could say rap is #1.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hop, I felt, was #1 in the '90s because you seen the presence of hip hop in film. You seen it film, fashion, like out TV. Like anytime you seen black people on TV or whatever, they was representing hip hop in some sort of way.
They said we good.
Whether it's from the clothes, whether it's like the pictures and stuff, like what is the equivalent of that now?
But my thing is that we move the culture. So with we the trendsetters. Like whatever they put out, you know what I'm saying, that's the popular thing. Like you can't go anywhere without seeing some form or some visual of music, like rap, hip hop. Like to me, they're synonymous. Like seeing Kendrick at the fashion show, sitting there rapping. You didn't see that before. Like you didn't see hip hop artists walking down the fashion runway like you do today. Like the influence is there from the culture.
Yeah, I think hip hop and rap is definitely the forefront of the culture of America right now, in my opinion.
Hip hop and rap.
America?
America.
But I think. Do y'all agree with this statement?
I feel like pop goes more.
Yeah, but pop can be. You can be a hip hop pop artist.
I don't think you can be a hip hop.
I feel like hip hop is.
How can you not?
Hip hop is the popular music right now.
Pop is in hip hop.
Nah, I think pop is still more popular.
I think
the word pop.
Wait, is pop not a genre?
Pop is a genre, but I feel like what pop was back then, when you had your Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera's. Mm-hmm. Those were the faces of pop.
But you got this guy Harry Styles. Ed Sheeran,
Britney Spears.
Yeah, but if you look,
and their popularity spans nations.
All right, so put it to you this way: Migos, they did a show in Africa.
They're not nationwide.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
I will bet you $20 they are not more popular.
They did a
than
show
Harry
in
Styles.
Africa.
That's not my
they
question.
Did a show.
They are not more popular than Harry Styles or Ed Sheeran.
Oh, they're not more popular.
That's what I was saying.
Than the whites. That's what you're saying.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about pop versus hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm not saying hip hop isn't popular, but it's not more popular than pop.
Yes, it is.
I think
the influence
okay,
is
if
there.
you're saying influence, I'm talking about what's more popular.
Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber are rapping because of the influence it has.
You're missing my point.
When Justin Bieber is rapping Biggie lyrics, when Ed Sheeran is rapping Biggie lyrics, Pac lyrics, you can't sit there and say it's not the popular music. Drake is at the top of rap.
I think I got it.
No matter who you want to say, black, white, whatever, you cannot. Nobody is superseding Drake.
I say
there's people superseding.
Hold on.
I think I got it.
Give me a name. Give me 3.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Damn, nigga.
Hold on. I'm not
I just still think pop is more.
Nigga, argue with this nigga. Don't back down.
Don't back
argue
down.
with him.
No, I don't feel like
Fight back.
Here's what you said hip hop rap is on the top right now. I don't think hip hop is on the top. I think rap is on the top. I feel like you could rap in pop, you could rap in any genre. The ability to rap, you could rap on any type of music or instrumental.
I disagree with that because it's synonymous. Without hip hop, you don't get rap. Without
But rap, the ability to rap, you can do that in any genre.
Hip hop influenced rap.
Exactly.
That's where the genre changed. With people rapping. Well, go ahead.
No, continue.
No, I was saying hip hop is more of the umbrella,
culture,
the umbrella, and rap is under that umbrella. Because you got different subsets of rap.
That's true.
I understand that.
And hip hop is the umbrella that started. Then you have rap, you have gangster rap, you have drill. You had your
SoundCloud rappers.
So I'm gonna read something real quick. All right, it's the definition and the difference. All right, y'all ready? Hip hop is composed of four main elements: MCing, DJing, graffiti, and breakdancing. The term hip hop also includes other lifestyle trends such as clothing, slang, and mindset. Rap is the combination of rhyme and poetry to a musical beat. Therefore, in my opinion, reading this, rap is used to express hip hop.
But it can be used to express other things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Exactly. So,
so rap, I meant to say rap.
That's why I say rap is popular.
Yes.
Hip hop isn't popular. Isn't.
Yeah, I could kind of see what he's saying. I could kind of see what he's saying.
Rap is a popular thing.
Rap
I feel like the culture of hip hop has changed so much. It's evolved. It is not.
No, time out.
I'm quiet on this one.
From what you said, right?
I said I'm quiet on this one.
Can you read the definition of hip hop one more time?
My brother.
Hip hop is composed of four main elements: MCing, DJ, graffiti, and breakdancing.
And now read the definition of rap.
And also lifestyle trends and such as clothing, slang, and mindset.
Now read the definition of rap.
Combination of rhythm and poetry to a musical beat. It has a background in improvisational poetry.
All right, so when they mention different lyrics, not different lyrics, different slangs, different sayings. When they mention clothes, when they mention shoes, when they mention all that stuff, that's synonymous. Because I keep saying synonymous, y'all not hearing me.
No, I hear you.
That's synonymous with hip hop, and they rap about it. They're taking those forms and expressing it in rap lyrics.
Yeah.
So they coincide with each other. One don't exist without the other.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's what we're trying to say. Because
listen,
we just broke down what rap means. Rap is just an artistic expression of whatever you decide to talk about. Whatever your subject matter is, you can rap about it. What you're rapping about may not be hip hop. And because of that's why, like, my opinion about, like, okay, a Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is hip hop. He's proven that he's hip hop. His albums prove that he's hip hop. To me, I see Drake more like a rapper. He can rap. He can definitely dibble into
that's why I'm confused because I keep saying
Kendrick, but wouldn't you think Kendrick's more of a rapper than Drake?
He's a hip hop. I said, listen.
I don't think that Kendrick is. I don't think that Drake is more of a rapper.
I said hip hop artist.
No, you said a rapper. You said Drake is more of a rapper.
Yes, and I said Kendrick is more of a hip hop artist.
Right. I just think that Kendrick. I think that Kendrick raps more about hip hop.
Huh?
That's why I called him.
That's why I keep saying.
That's why I called him a hip hop artist.
I gotta say something. I feel like
that's why I called him a hip hop artist.
I think you gotta understand something. Rap is an extension of hip hop.
It is.
Rap has influences. Hip hop influenced rap. So to be quite honest, like Sheikh is saying, as much as rap has its genre, is still influenced by hip hop. So they're synonymous between the two. They're in the same. They're in the same type of genre, just different. One is just more vast than the other one. So I don't know. I just feel like you can't have one or the other.
What's your main point? Because I'm lost.
This is my point. I feel like hip hop was 90s, early 2000s, and it changed. And I feel like there's still artists to this day. J. Cole, Kendrick are artists who still uphold that hip hop expression. Like, they still, when you think of these guys, you think, yo, hip hop. Drake, when I think of Drake, I don't think hip hop. I think rapper. I think R&B.
Hold on. My thing is when you look at look at the Kendricks and the Coles of the world, you don't be like, damn, they can hip hop. No, you say, damn, they can rap. Them niggas can rap.
I get what Gus is saying. We just broke down the essence of hip hop when you think about the essence of hip hop and you think about Kendrick
Within
and
the
Cole,
culture.
you're thinking
get it.
more
And
of
I'm
Kendrick
not-
and
at the
Cole.
same
But
time,
when you think of Drake, you're not necessarily thinking about hip hop, but you may just think about him rapping.
Exactly. His rapping ability.
He's definitely part of it. I agree.
So I don't see the.
I agree with that.
don't
That's
think you
why
can differentiate.
I keep reiterating that it's synonymous. Hip hop is the umbrella. Rap is underneath that. Rap cannot exist without hip hop existing. It cannot. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with you on
I agree
that.
with that.
So
You
like
said in hip hop was MCing, right?
exactly,
Yeah.
MCs come from hip hop.
Yeah.
I agree.
MCs rap.
Yeah.
So when they talking about the culture, when it comes down to fashion, slang, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff, it's influenced by hip hop. The times may have changed where like the culture was or the hip hop part was the forefront. I get that.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is it still coincides today. It's not like it went away. It's still the
I
fashion.
got a good question. Yo, what do y'all think about Christian rap? Is it hip hop?
Yes.
It's part of a
You have
culture,
to think
right?
about it. You know damn well you don't see it
I'm
as hip
trying
hop.
to think of what Chris said, nigga. I listen to Lecrae. Fuck out of here.
I don't.
I used
I ain't
to.
listening to no Christian rap.
Christian, to me, like this is a perfect example. Like Christian rap, I wouldn't see it as hip hop. It's Christian rap. They're rapping
It's definitely
about.
hip hop.
You can say rap comes from hip hop. Sure, you can
I
say
get
that.
what you're trying to say.
Christian
can
rap
say
is
that.
gospel.
I get what you're saying.
But it's gospel.
Yes, it's gospel. Yes.
It's not hip hop.
It's
They're using the rap itself to rhyme things, but the subject matter isn't hip hop. So I went deep in hip hop.
But remember,
That's
rap
not
is,
true.
It
but
falls
rap is
under the
still
umbrella.
influenced by hip hop.
It falls under the umbrella.
It can fall under two umbrellas: gospel and hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did want to mention. You said Drake. You consider him a rapper, right?
I consider him a rapper, but he doesn't really promote hip hop.
I don't
to
think
me.
he's I don't think he's the quintessential hip hop. Like if you compare him to J. Cole and Kendrick, but I still consider him hip hop. He's just not.
He's definitely hip hop.
He
And he's
just-
definitely comparable to
Yeah.
Cole and Kendrick, for sure. Hands down.
All right, so
He's just the reason people say this is because he touches so many different
And I think that's
genres,
it, yes.
and people are like, "Oh, this nigga sings. Oh, he's doing dance music. Oh, he's doing Afro beats." That's why people are like, he's not completely hip hop.
That's why he's a pop star and not
he's
a rock
still
star.
hip hop. He just has a wide range of things that he can do.
yeah, but if you're looking at a quintessential hip hop artist and you saying, all right, this is who I think embodies like legit hip hop, I wouldn't say Drake. I would say Kendrick.
I agree.
I would say
If
J.
you're thinking
Cole.
about who's at the
Yeah, that's what I'm
forefront of
saying.
hip hop, yeah.
Quintessential. That's
But
like
when I think of
quintessential
Drake,
hip-hop.
I still think
No, he's still hip hop, but
I
he's
still
not
think
the
hip-hop.
quintessential hip hop artist. He's not the hip hop artist.
he's
Will-
the top.
Yo,
three.
will Drake be on the essential hip hop list?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Yes.
All right, let me read some of these comments.
And let us know in the comments if you feel that Drake is hip hop or not. Is he a hip hop artist or is he just a rap artist?
Lily says
His
Drake
bio
is
says
hip
hip
hop.
hop / rap. Kendrick's bio also says hip hop / rap.
Zay says Drake was never fully hip hop to me. Reggie says hip hop was just recognized as the most influential music in the world. I think last year or 2020.
So the 10 most he's probably right, influential, but the 10 most popular genres is number 1 is pop. Just want to put that
Which
out there.
what is the definition of pop?
Oh, I got it right
Popular
here.
music.
Quick and easy
I got
definition of pop music is any music that's popular during a particular time in history.
So that's hip hop.
Now the second thing after pop is hip hop.
But let me
Pop
tell
is
you,
in the
no,
fucking
pop,
word.
Yeah.
Nah, it says pop music began in general, blah, blah, blah. Here's the definition right here. The pop music genre is electric in style and often borrows from other styles and genres, including urban, dance, rock, Latin, and country. It's a clusterfuck of different sounds with rap to make music. It's pop music. That's what pop music is.
Yes.
It's a combination of everything. So when people,
So
when we
take
say
it out the list because it don't count.
So if that's the case, then a lot of these artists don't should be categorized as pop. If that's the case,
Explain.
because Taylor Swift is a pop artist, right?
Yeah, she's pop.
She's country.
What has she mixed?
She's country.
What has she
not
mixed?
She's a
Pop.
country. She's a country artist.
She's a country
pop.
artist.
What has
Because
she?
she makes country music, but she also makes pop music too.
yeah.
Like some of her songs are very like you can get country or you can get that. Like it really depends on the vibe she goes with.
But if that's the case, then hip hop is at the forefront because, and this is why I'm saying
But hip hop is
because
its
if you
own
use
genre though, it doesn't mix with other genres.
yes, it does. That's what.
So it
and
mixes,
that's what,
it mixes with country rock or hard rock and all those things. You can dabble into that, but that doesn't
hard
mean
rock
it's
isn't
hip.
pop.
T-Pain.
But when you just
All right, so boom, Lil Wayne did a rock album, right or wrong?
yeah, but it's
Jay-Z
a rock album. You
That's
heard what
I'm
it said,
saying.
rock
That's what I'm
album.
saying.
Yeah.
You said it's a mix, right?
Taylor Swift's bio, as per Apple Music, says that she is pop. It doesn't say country. But I know I've heard her call herself a country artist.
Yeah.
My thing is, Lil Wayne did a rock album. Jay-Z did a mashup with Linkin Park.
Yeah.
That is a mix of genres. When you listen to Kendrick and he's using different sounds that don't come from hip hop, it's a mix of genres. When you get somebody who mixes reggaeton with hip hop, or you see Tory Lanez speaking Spanish on the album, it's a mix of genres. Tory Lanez is a pop
But
artist.
they can also do it without infusing hip hop. They can do reggaeton without infusing hip hop.
All right, but you can't do that. You know why?
Why
Because
can't you?
hip hop is a popular genre. Hip hop is going to influence a lot of the culture, and that's why I feel like That's why I feel like y'all looking past.
I don't think we're just
Hip-hop-
stating the facts.
Hip hop. Fuck the facts.
I'm not
Fuck
fucking
the
facts.
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 Fuck the facts.
Fuck the facts.
Fuck the
Nigga
facts.
said, I'm not fucking the facts. You can
The
fuck the
reason why I'm
facts.
saying, the reason why
I'm
I'm
all
saying,
about the facts.
the reason why I'm saying fuck the facts.
That's
the
a
reason why I'm
fact.
saying fuck the facts is because we're looking at it from a surface level definition. Oh, this is what pop music is.
Yes.
This person is pop.
Yeah, it may not be that black and
No,
white.
it's not that black and white.
I hear what
Because Tory Lanez is a pop artist. Chris Brown is a pop
Wait,
artist.
you consider Tory Lanez a pop
Absolutely,
artist?
Yeah.
absolutely. His
He's
hands touch
able,
different.
But
genres.
doesn't he-
He's definitely a pop artist. But listen, it's two definitions of pop, which is what we know. We know it's popular music, but it's also the sound of pop.
All right, but you
Now I wanted you to ask you this. Ooh, what would you consider T-Pain? What is T-Pain to you? Is he a rapper? Is he an R&B artist, or is he a pop artist?
to me, I would say he's a pop artist
Why?
because he mixes in different genres.
Not
But
even
By definition,
I'm Sprung. What kind of song is that to you? Is it an R&B song or is it a rap song?
it was more of an R&B song.
Buy You a Drink, Bartender. R&B songs or rap songs?
Bartender had a bigger reach.
No, I'm just talking about the type of song it is.
I understand what you're saying. But
Yeah,
because
so-
of the reach, I would classify it as a pop song.
Fuck the reach. What kind
You
of
can't
song?
say fuck the reach.
No, I'm not. It's
You can't say fuck the
listen,
reach.
What kind of? I just want to know what kind of.
but
hold on.
I'm-
Hold on. Let me
But
say
listen
this.
to what I'm saying. You cannot say fuck the reach. Because depending on the reach,
One more.
because by what Kyrie says, international, right or wrong. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said it.
A lot of those songs have international reach.
And I could understand it could be considered pop because of how big
No,
it's
it's not.
gotten.
It's not considered. That's what it is.
All right, now we got that. I agree with you there.
Okay.
But what song? What does it sound like to you? What kind of song does it sound like?
When the song was first introduced to me,
Yeah. Was it an R&B song?
it was an R&B song.
All right. If we Google T-Pain,
It says hip hop rap.
Hip hop
I
rap.
haven't come across an artist yet that I was searching. Everyone's bio says hip hop /
Wait a
rap.
minute.
I haven't
Because-
found one that just says rap.
Wait, hold on. You know why? Because that is what Apple Music classifies them as. That's the genre that they're under. That's the genre that their music falls under. But if you go to the masses,
But
they're not,
who creates these bios? Apple Music doesn't create these bios.
a lot of those artists don't touch those bios.
Well,
pretty
their
sure they have a
team does
team
it.
that does
it.
Whoever's distributing their music to Apple
we need
Music
to
will
reach
go
out
in
to
their
these
bio.
teams.
So my thing
Please
is,
create the
give me
right
an
bio
artist-
so we're
give me
not
an artist
confused
and I'll
like
just
us
look.
right now.
Give me an artist and I'll look here.
All right.
All right, after this, we're gonna read the comments.
Flow Rider.
He's
What is
fucking
Floyd?
pop. I saw
We
you-
know
hold on,
he's
hold
pop,
on.
but let's see what they say.
Hold on.
We know he's pop.
You know at my old job he came and performed one of his songs. He was
Why are you
definitely.
whispering?
Word.
Am I whispering? I don't know.
Was it that pleasurable?
One of his songs.
It actually he wasn't that bad.
It says hip hop rap. I don't know.
They
Who,
lying.
Flow Rider?
See what I'm saying? Like he's a pop artist. To me, he's
Didn't
a pop artist.
Didn't he start off
Give
with
me-
hip hop
give me a
and then he
pop artist.
switched?
Give me a different pop artist.
Pitbull.
How about that? I'm gonna click this playlist that says pop.
Pitbull.
Pitbull is definitely someone. I think we
He
have
started with hip hop, did he not?
He
And then
started with hip-hop.
He went to pop.
or reggaeton or whatever.
Yeah,
Hip hop mix of.
reggaeton.
Yeah, you can read some of these names that's
Ooh.
Hey!
on this pop list.
Now we're talking about this. It says lower camera battery. What's that? Camera dead, y'all. Camera dead.
Camera dead.
Is it Cameron that's dead?
No, it's good.
Okay.
All right, so we got
This is a pop playlist.
pop playlist. We got Beyonce. We got Drake. We got
Lizzo.
who's Nick York? Post Malone.
Lil Nas X.
Little Nas X. He's definitely a pop artist.
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, Lotto's on the list.
Khalid.
She's
Khalid
definitely
is on the
multiple-
list.
Charlie Puth. I fucks with Charlie Puth.
Everybody
know what
that
Charlie's talent is.
I don't know who that is.
everybody that you mentioned, I could think of a song where all different elements from different genres was in it. It's
Yeah.
not. It wasn't just that the track. I understand.
So
that
music is a mutt. How about that?
I
Let's say
understand.
music is a mutt.
Hold on.
That
I
was-
understand.
that was definitely a mutt.
I understand that hip hop itself can be in the pop charts, but also real pop songs is also in the pop charts. So hip hop can get like a song like whatever. Let's say Bartender. It became so popular. It's on the pop charts because it's like, oh, everybody likes it. Everybody fucks with it. It's on the pop charts. But there's a sound, a popular sound that everybody fucks with, and it's a mixture of everything. And I feel like if, say for instance, Kendrick Lamar has definitely made pop songs. He's definitely made pop songs. I wouldn't consider him a pop star or a pop artist.
Mine?
All right, so Tay Prince is about to be a pop star,
Oh, I didn't switch it. My bad.
if that's the case.
Oh, because of what?
Because of different genres he has his hands in.
No, I'm talking about the sound.
By definition of pop.
I thought you said fuck the definitions, fuck the facts.
I said fuck.
All right, let me read some of these comments because
I
y'all
never
niggas
said
going
fuck
in
the
circles.
definition. I never said that.
Oh, you did say well.
Gold Actress says, as one who had a New York City and
Your
the
mother don't like
origins of hip hop class in college, I didn't even know that was a class. Gus is correct. Hip hop
you.
was a movement used to dissolve the gang wars. That's it. Today's rapping is poetry.
Did you pass that class? No, I'm playing.
Who said that?
I'm playing
Gold Actress.
Gold actress.
Shout out to
Let
Texas.
me tell you-
Austin's job.
Gold actress. If I say this again and y'all not listening, it's gonna be a problem. I said hip hop and rap are synonymous of each other. I do not feel that rap could exist without hip hop. There would not be any rap if it wasn't for hip hop. I don't know what gang wars you talking about. What it was. What
All
it
right.
was.
Movie that they did.
Melody says,
It's somewhere game.
It's an old one.
It's an old one. Yeah, in the 80s.
Colors?
Was it? I gotta figure that out.
oh, you talking about Warriors?
Warrior.
Not Warriors.
Warriors.
It was like a whole like.
It's a
They
breaking,
did breakdancing. They did graffiti.
breaking. What's the nigga that with the broom?
Yeah.
Turbo.
Huh? Turbo. But what's the?
All right, y'all taking too long. Melody says, if anyone here has the music choice channels, there's a rap channel and there's a hip hop channel. There's a reason for that.
Thank you.
Lily
Thank
says,
you.
music choice, crying.
Who
I wanted
uses
to read
music
that.
choice?
Gold actress said, "Let me call in. We want to do a live line."
Creative Myth says, according to
has to
Shake,
be
any
through the
song. Creative Myth says, according to Shake, any song / artist that becomes a worldwide hit is no longer a rap or a hip hop, just pop.
Who said that?
Creative Myth.
That's what you saying though.
No,
And
it's not.
Creative Myth
it's-
says, hot take that Jay-Z and Linkin Park collab was not it.
Who said that?
Creative Myth.
I mean, I could see why you would say that. He only had like one. They only had like one good song.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Gold actress want to call
know.
in.
Yeah, let's.
You want to get one caller today? Yeah. Then we out.
Yeah.
Let me put the thing in.
Don't
That's
come on
what
here
he said.
chatting, Gold Actress.
Say what? Say what?
I'm playing. Listen,
Hold on one
I just
second.
want to say
Yeah, you was
it's
quiet.
It's real. Yeah, y'all was chatting. It's real mixed. I do believe that an artist has every right to define themselves and what type of music that they prefer or how they see themselves. If I want to call myself a rapper, if I want to call myself a hip hop artist, if I want to call myself a country artist, but that doesn't hold you to only creating that genre of music.
Yep.
And that's what we see, everyone creating different genres of music. I think hip hop is a big influence on all of it. And that's it. That's all I got. Y'all,
I'm not saying
said.
Y'all can fight
my
after.
thing was not saying that the hip hop wasn't an influence. It's a difference between using your art to push the culture and leaving the culture.
Yo, plug that.
And
so you think we're leaving? You think music is leaving the culture?
I didn't say I don't think music is leaving the culture.
No, I'm
I
asking,
just-
do you?
I think that yes. I think that the hip hop, there's not as many artists pushing hip hop.
So the culture, I think the culture's
more
evolving.
culture.
I think the
The
culture's
culture
just
just
evolving.
changes. The culture changes, and hip hop is a reflection of that culture.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
'cause
whatever the culture is at this time, that's what hip hop is gonna.
Why
is
do you
gonna
think
be.
when-
The origin is pure, but it evolves.
Why do you
Who's
think?
who's Coast Conscious? Coast was that new group from Philly.
What are you talking about, brother?
Keep me moving.
Yeah.
Like
the ones that was doing the cipher, that Gus
I
sent the
think it's
video like 5
Coast-
times.
Contra.
Contra, Coast Contra.
Yes.
Yeah, hip hop. Pure example. If they became popular, they will be a group that pushes hip hop.
But that's a.
I think that would be
that's-
like an
that's
old
not
school
part- yeah,
type
that's not
hip
the-
hop.
that's not the
Cool,
new
but
day
we
culture.
know
It would be
that's
more nostalgic
we-
type vibe.
We know that's hip hop. We know that.
We know that was hip hop back then.
Okay, and we know somebody who rapping like, 50 Cent. Y'all consider him hip hop, right?
Absolutely.
Not just because of his rapping, but also because of where he came from, how he came in the game, his image alone. That was all hip hop. His aggression, that's hip hop.
That was
The tank tops, that's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
And it's
That's
also
a fact.
rap.
Best.
Y'all niggas had those tank
And
tops.
it's also
G-Unit
rap.
shit?
G-Unit sneakers.
It's also rap. The grittiness, all that stuff came from.
That was
hip-hop.
his rap. That's how he rapped.
Yo, did you plug the number in?
I'm looking for it.
How? You talking?
Oh my bad.
Run in your mouth.
Got them. Versace? Kind of nice. I like it.
All right, number is coming in right now. Sorry about that, guys. All right.
That's Versace?
So final thoughts. Final
It
thoughts.
says Versace.
Final thoughts.
Let me see. Where is the number?
His glasses says Versace.
Final thoughts.
The number.
Music is mixy as fuck.
Facts.
Final thoughts, I don't give a fuck. I just like good music.
I like this debate. I think it's definitely something that should be talked about nowadays because of how everything is evolutionized. So
Reggie says, y'all ain't have enough toxic topics tonight.
we don't need
I'm
to be toxic
disappointed.
All
every
the
day,
time.
every Wednesday, Reggie.
Nikki
Sorry you
says,
didn't- sorry
Nikki
you didn't
says
get your dose
there
of
is, shout out to
poison.
Nikki in the chat. She says, there isn't always a need for toxicity, Reggie.
Nigga.
Damn.
Zay says,
That was
Reggie
a little-
Porter, I guess they
that was
want
a little close to
I
the
guess
y'all.
they want to be that
No.
controversial tonight.
What does that mean, Zay?
And Reggie says, true, but it's a lot more
gonna leave you hanging.
satiating.
Because when the Supreme Court bring back that good old segregation.
We over.
This is the number.
Back in the bus.
All right, the number is in the chat right now. Gus the Third just put the number in the chat. Make sure y'all click that if y'all want to call in. Lily says, cousin, in your definition, Gus, he wouldn't be hip hop. He's not pushing culture. He's pushing gangsta activities. Laugh out loud. What are you talking about?
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Nah.
50 is definitely hip hop.
He's
Ja Rule's
hip-hop.
hip-hop, right?
Yes.
Because it's not just
You said
about the
he's pop?
gangsta activity.
He's hip-hop, right?
Ja Rule?
Yeah.
He's
I
pop
would say,
too.
I'm gonna say hip hop.
He pop too.
Hip hop covers gangster rap. It covers a mad shit.
You heard the name.
You
though.
conscious
Gangsta
rap?
Conscious rap.
Yeah.
They're all synonymous with hip hop.
Rap is a tool. I feel like you think I'm disagreeing with you. I'm not.
I really
disagreeing with you.
think y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
just
I'm not-
focusing
that's why I'm
on
not-
one thing.
I keep saying synonymous, so you keep telling.
Zay,
You're
stick
saying
around
this-
for the.
You're
for
saying this synonymous is saying that hip hop and
Yes, you
rap
never
is the
sent-
same
you
thing,
never
and I'm
sent the
saying
number,
it's
my
not the
brother.
same.
We
thing.
going in circles over here. Zay says,
I did
thought
send
y'all
the
would be
number.
more controversial on the Roe v. Wade topic, but guess not. Zay, we're actually gonna revisit this topic.
Yeah,
If you was-
niggas is
at
scared.
another-
Niggas
with
is
another
scared.
show, and it's niggas is not scared.
Nah,
Niggas is not
Nah,
scared.
nah, Shake not
But we're
scared.
gonna have
It's me and Shake out
an
here in the
actual
streets.
discussion with facts, and you know when everybody is well versed on it, we're gonna have a better discussion.
Do your
We're gonna
Googles.
All
have
right,
a- we're
the
gonna
number
have a-
your
has,
Googles.
the number is in the chat.
No,
Make
it
sure
ain't,
y'all
nigga.
click and call.
All right, numbers in the chat. Make
too
sure
loud?
y'all call the live line.
Was that
Call
too
the
loud?
live line. You heard?
Austin, was that too loud?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
No.
Call the live line.
Call the live
Gold
line.
actress. Call.
She left.
I think that rap can be used in any genre, and it is in
I agree with
influence
that.
of hip hop.
Because it's poetry. Like
But
you
it
said.
doesn't have to be. Definitely comes from hip hop. But rap,
Yes, that's what Shake is- that's all Shake is
say.
saying.
Some people say hip hop didn't even come like it came from the blues. It
Everything came from somewhere else.
Shit, they
Everything
said-
has an origin.
They
but-
said James Brown was rapping. They said scatting is rapping. Oh, I'm having a call. Let me see.
Yeah, just to confirm, Gus, synonymous means having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or phrase.
Exactly.
in a
That's
sentence.
I'm
Damn,
disagreeing with
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
I'm disagreeing
right there.
with that, my brother. Hello.
But you
Good evening. Good evening. We have a call in. Welcome to the live line. Who are we speaking to right now?
This is Tiana or Godak Kiss.
Yo. Wait. First off,
I'm fine.
Austin's
I just want to get to the point real quick.
Oh, okay. never mind.
Because I think I see a lot of issues with this whole conversation. And as per my class,
Did you pass? Did you pass?
Did you have a white teacher?
I can't hear everybody, but
They said, did you pass the class and did you have a white teacher?
with a 95.
Why you didn't get 100?
I was late for 2 of them, but that's not the point. The point is, I was there for the hip hop part, okay? And so this is the point. The point is this. During the 80s, there was a lot of gang wars, like the movie The Warriors and so on and so forth, right? And so what people wanted to do to stop the gang wars were having parties. And so what they did was bring DJs out, all of this kind of stuff, and there was no rapping. This was considered hip-hop. The DJs would get into the rooms or whatever, and then the MCs would get on the mic to shout people out, to shout out other gangs. Like, yo, this person's in a building, this person's in a building. Everybody is kumbaya.
She was there.
That is what hip-hop was and is, okay? And so what happened after that, after everybody got all cool or whatever, it dissolved. So hip-hop is, like Gus is saying, a culture. It was a thing. And then it dissolved, and now it's just rapping, poetry over music. And that is where the muddle is. So it's not necessarily synonymous. It's that we keep always assuming that because there were MCs with DJs, that's rap. That's not rap. That's hip-hop. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying. I disagree that hip-hop stops there. It's like, I agree with you until you say hip-hop left after...
No, I didn't say hip-hop. I said that is what hip-hop is, right?
Okay.
And then it dissolved, that culture, because everybody's cool now. It dissolved, and now we have what is called rapping, which is poetry over music.
Gotcha.
What's the movie you said, T, you put in the chat? You said it was a documentary or something?
You said
Yeah, there's a documentary called Rebel Kings that explains how this happened, the breakdown
I found
of what
it
hip-hop is, because
the name of the movie, I think, is Star Wars or something like that. Star Wars.
I can't hear anybody, but...
He said Style Wars. Style Wars.
I think that's what the name.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure about probably, but I know the origin to see how it happened is Rebel Kings. If that makes sense.
Thank you.
Nah, appreciate you calling, T. Listen, Gold Actress, she got her own YouTube channel. If y'all got the time, check it out. Gold Actress. Is this the account of your YouTube channel, or this is different?
It says
Thanks.
what
I
she
think I
said.
can hear y'all, but thanks, I guess. I can't really hear y'all.
No, he said.
All right, let me see. I said I was telling the chat you have a YouTube channel, and I was telling them, I was asking, is this the Gold Actress TV? That's your YouTube account that you put your videos on.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, shout yourself out. Go ahead, tell them what you do.
I gotta be watching.
All right, no.
Hurry up.
No, but it's about flying, travel, and television. So yeah, check it out. And my advice on what I think. And there you go. It's really cool. Thank you.
When you
Check
to
it
do a
out.
collaboration with us?
I've been trying to be. I'm not even gonna go into that.
Why not? I didn't. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I've been trying to get that together, but y'all be curving me.
I'm about to hit
over with.
I'm about to hit the button.
All right, T. Appreciate you calling.
Thanks, T.
This must be the wrong.
All right, bye.
Everybody in the chat, let us know if Drake is hip hop or not. That's our final question.
No, nigga, our final question is not that, nigga. Our final question.
Well, answer it.
That's a dub.
I guess I'm saving my chop, my cheese for next.
Is it a?
It's short, but
Good.
nah, it's okay. Who's next?
Do it. It's the last thing.
Oh man, my chop, my cheese is
As
this.
we close.
Here's my chop, my cheese.
Prelude.
I hate when people tell me
Hate's a strong word,
how
brother.
I hate it. Yeah. I hate when someone tells me how strongly I should feel about a certain situation. I feel like in this era that we live in, everybody is so triggered by everything that is posted. So news outlets post shit. Everybody gets triggered by something, right? Mm-hmm. I noticed during the pandemic, when the pandemic first happened, a lot of things were used to control people, like fear. They put the fucking death counter at the bottom of the screen for you to be scared so you can stay inside your house. That invoked fear. I'm tired of people telling me how my emotions should be led. I think that's a decision that should be made for myself.
Yeah.
So my chop, my cheese is this. Don't tell me how I should feel. Oh, you should be outraged because it affects you too. No, bitch, it don't affect me.
Wait a minute.
Let me feel how I want to feel about a subject, and you feel how you feel about a subject.
Yeah.
And to all the niggas out here virtue signaling and acting like they care more about topics than they actually do, y'all bitches. Stop acting like you care more about a topic than you actually do.
But how can you tell if somebody cares about them?
You can tell, bro, because when you around someone and they never talk about a subject, but because everybody around them is posting shit, so they feel like, oh, let me post this, let me post that, let me post this. Oh, let me show
Herd
support
mentality.
to this war that I've never cared about before. Okay, but now all of a sudden care about.
I
this
brought
shit.
that up. I brought that up before.
But I have a question to you though. What if maybe instead of us shaming them, maybe they want to be educated?
That's cap.
But how do you know that?
I know it's cap.
People can change.
People follow trends.
I mean, I agree. People follow trends, but people been following trends for years. That hasn't been like a thing that hasn't been happening. It's a thing that happens.
Here's my thing. All I'm saying is this.
Do you think I'm?
Do you
think I'm like that?
No, I think you generally care about topics like that.
I just have to get that.
I would call you out if I didn't feel like you actually cared.
That's what I like to hear.
But I'm saying from what I'm seeing on my timeline, from people that I know personally, you don't give a fuck about this shit. Y'all niggas don't care, but y'all acting like y'all care.
Do you call them out?
No, I'm not gonna call them out. I don't care enough for them. You nigga, I see you every Wednesday. I'm gonna call you out. But what I'm saying is this: don't tell me how I should feel about a subject. Don't try and put it on me. Don't try and
put it on me.
Don't try and fucking what's the shit? Project what you feel onto me. Let
make
me
you feel less because you feel
exactly.
Feel
I don't feel as
opposite.
strongly as you, but I should. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's my chop.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I could agree with that.
You feel this way, I feel this way. Let's be in harmony.
I'm gonna take this out here.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm sorry. Was that? Are you done?
I apologize, Lily,
All right.
if that was a little too
Ladies
strong.
and gentlemen,
That's really chops my
You know what I'm
cheese.
saying? I'm gonna take it out the hip hop way. All right, give me a soul clap. Ha!
Hey, hey, hey.
All right. Hey.
Hey.
Yo, mention them live out of here in 5. You better go like and subscribe. Don't forget to buy McDonald's for your baby mother. And if you don't watch it live, you a fucking sucker. You a sucker and a bum. And we ain't giving you a crumb. It's your mention them live. Make sure you go subscribe.
Hey.
I said go subscribe.
It's your man's.
You're missing them live.
I said go subscribe.
Hey.
Your man's and them live.
Make sure you share it live.
It's your
Hey,
man's
hey,
and them
hey,
live.
I said like and subscribe.
Yo, my name is Gus the Third with the word. Yeah, I look in the tree and I see a bird. I said that before and I'm gonna say it again. We amongst 5 men about to do this podcast again Wednesday. Bring your friends. We about to kill it. You with it? Yeah. That's it.
It's your man's and them live.
I said like subscribe.
It's your man's and them live.
Get it started in 5.
It's your man's and them live.
I said go like and subscribe.
It's your
Yeah.
man's and them live.
Like and subscribe.
Peace out, y'all. You just finished watching your man's and I'm live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare from a random studio in the BK borough. This is your man's and
Bello.
live.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I didn't get to shout you out. Shout out everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat, shout you out. Come back next week. We're going to have an amazing show. And
I thought you was gonna shout people out. Like,
Shout out. I didn't know if you was gonna end it. Shout out Lily. Shout out Creative Myth. Reggie Porter. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Zay. Shout out Go Actress. Thank you for calling in. Shout out Creative Myth. Shout out Nikki. Shout out everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Shout out Jigga. Shout out Jigga. He was in the chat earlier. Shout out Reggie Porter. Melody. Thank you for joining. Marquise. Appreciate y'all, man.
appreciate y'all.
And
Thanks
shout
for
out
listening.
hip hop.
you are now watching your man's and I'm live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them.